Would you like to hear about 3 smart strategies to crush bookies with your live NBA bets? You have come to the right place. I have posted a series of 4 videos detailing ways to make money via in-play wagering in the NFL, the NHL, Major League Baseball, and the NBA. You are currently watching the last one. I'm Professor MJ, a former 15-year university statistics teacher who turned into a full-time sports advisor. Let's get started with the main content. Motivation plays a large role in the NBA, more so than many other leagues and sports. Most of the time, the stronger team wins. Very few number 8 seeds have beaten number 1 seeds in the NBA playoffs compared to the NHL, for instance. However, during the regular season, upsets can occur due to lack of motivation. Elite teams may play sloppier in certain games. They could be looking ahead to a key matchup in their next game. Or it could be a letdown game after facing a tough rival. When betting on live NBA games, you need to pay attention to this key factor. Motivation can also change within the same match. NBA in-play strategy number 1 is called the Heavy Underdog in the first quarter. The message I want to get across here is not to bet all big pregame underdogs to win the first quarter. However, I want you to be ready to pull the trigger after watching the first few minutes of the game. It is fairly common that big favorites don't bring their A game during the first quarter for various reasons. Reason number 1, they take their opponents lightly. Reason number 2, they know they can come back later. Reason number 3, subconsciously, they may even want to challenge themselves. Reason number 4, star players often spread the ball around early to make sure everyone is involved in the game. The biggest tell you want to pay attention to within the first few minutes of the game is how active are the big favorites defensively. That's a good indicator of their motivation level. In summary, here is a sound game plan. Look at the big favorites' last opponents. Did they face a good team or a big rival? If the answer is yes, there is a higher likelihood that the big underdog will win the first quarter. Same goes if the big favorite's next contest is a rivalry game or against a tough squad. Also, observe the first 2 to 4 minutes of the game. If the big favorite does not seem to play with a lot of passion, especially on defense, consider betting the big underdog to win the first quarter, either straight up or against the spread, depending on your preference. NBA in-play strategy number 2, called the blowout. When a team holds a big lead in the third quarter, which I define as being a margin of 25 points or more, get ready to bet on a couple of markets. Number 1, the underdog with the live point spread. Number 2, the under on the star player's live point total. As the lead is growing, the probability that the team who is up will eventually rest its star players increases. That makes the 2 betting options I just described more enticing. A word of caution. Ideally, you want to study how each coach manages the playing time of its top players. Some coaches are more likely than others to give them a rest in games where the win is in the books. NBA in-play strategy number 3 is called the underdog running away with the game. Suppose the pregame underdog leads by 12 points or more through 3 quarters. If they still hold a significant lead with around 6 to 8 minutes remaining in the game, the favorite team is likely to give up. Meanwhile, the underdog will still be working hard to make sure they hammer their opponents. In that case, you can get remarkable value on the underdog's fourth quarter money line or point spread. Let's go with a fictitious example to make things clearer. Suppose the underdog leads 85-70 after 3 quarters of play. With 6 minutes left in the game, the score is now 92-79. This means the score in the fourth quarter alone is 9-7 in favor of the favorite. At this point, the sportsbook's algorithm strongly believes the favorite will continue to cut down the deficit to make the game tighter. However, in practice, that's not what happens most of the time. Indeed, the team favored to win realizes that they are still down by 13 points with 6 minutes remaining only. They don't stand much of a chance to get the W, and they start being lazier. On the other side, the players from the underdog team are fired up about their nice performance. They continue pushing hard. In that example, you may find bookies offering very high odds on the underdog's fourth quarter money line. For instance, plus 250 to plus 400 odds, which equates to a range between 3.5 and 5.0 in decimal, even though they are only down 9-7 in that quarter. To me, that sounds like fantastic value. That wraps up our series of 4 videos revealing secret methods for earning a profit through live betting in the NFL, the NHL, Major League Baseball, and the NBA. I hope you enjoyed them and appreciated all the hard work behind them. I invite you to smash the subscribe button while also hitting the little bell to get a notification every time I post new sports betting videos. Some of them present actionable strategies to beat bookies, while others expose daily betting picks across various leagues in North America. I'm Professor MJ. I am very grateful that you have spent time with me today, and I hope to get a chance to boost your bankroll in the long run. Subscribe to the channel now, my friend, so that we crush the sportsbooks together.